SPMP サイドストーリーくんねちぷ
Previous overview. In Palakodan, the criticism of Wajan intensified, and while her mother and grandmother listened to them, rumors of Takapchu began to be whispered from somewhere, and the situation worsened the next day. The day after hearing the rumors about my sister, the rumors did not calm down, but even worse stories spread. It was a rumor about the talks that were about to take place in Hankanaikoden. Some people say that if the discussion breaks down, it is my sister who is the cause, while others were angry because my father knew about deforestation from the beginning. There were about a dozen people gathered in front of the house, and even when my mother and grandma denied the rumors, their anger did not seem to subside. On the way, my mother told me to go inside the house, and I couldn't listen to them until the end, but only the loud voices echoed in the room. After a while, my mother and grandma came back to the room, but their expressions were gloomy, and I felt that they had not been able to convince everyone. In the end, we stayed in the room until nightfall. In the evening, Yukakima's mother came and talked with my mother and grandma. I could hear the three of them talking a little, but I was a little surprised by what they were saying. For a while, they talked about how it would be better for us to leave Palakoden and go to Odenupkoden, where my mother's siblings were, and wait for my father and sister to return. What? Why? We haven't done anything wrong, so why do we have to get out of Palakoden? Why are they so angry just because of the gossip? I couldn't comprehend the whole thing. Also, this is the first time I've heard the name Odenupkoden, and from the name it sounds like there is a sand meadow, but what kind of place is it? I'm worried. I have a lot of good friends in Palakoden, but I miss not being able to see them. Is the place close to the sea? If the place is far from the sea, I will not be able to meet Tanu. That's the saddest thing. There are a lot of things I want Tanu teach me. Can we come back soon? The next day was hectic. My mother went out somewhere in the morning, my grandma was trying to persuade everyone again, and in the meantime, Yukakima's father and a few men came to see me. Yukakima's father told me that he wanted me to remember the faces of the men he had brought with him, and he told me to talk to them if I had any problems and left the room. Later, when I was packing my things, my mother came home after noon, and while we were eating together, I heard a voice calling my mother from outside, and she left the room again. My mother didn't come back for a while, and I was worried about what was going on, but my mother came back with crying sister, which was very surprising. The moment I saw my sister's face, I was so happy that I hugged her. But I soon realized, my father is not here. Why isn't my father with my sister? And why is my sister crying? It was not long before I found out why. We sat on the floor and listened to my sister's story about what happened in Hankanikoden. I was surprised. I didn't think Susa was a violent person. I'm also curious that my sister said that the last time she saw Susa was when she got the fruit. When I looked at my mother's face while thinking about this, my eyes suddenly met hers. At that moment, I heard the voice at my mother's heart. Today's story ends. The story is updated tomorrow. Please look forward to. If you like, please subscribe to the channel. See you again.